Do you know, Wiley, do you know what?
Don't get me started, bro.
It was all the same day.
Do you know what?
It was all the same day.
Hop.
I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know.
Go on, Rain Man.
A bit of a madness, but right. On a bit of a, not conspiracy theories, but has anyone seen the new revelations about, so it's the Khufu pyramid, but it's the pyramid at Giza.
No.
Right, so in the pyramid at Giza, you know, the big massive structure, which is actually a dilation bubble, slows down time. Some people know, some people don't. They use some new...
Sorry, for those that don't understand, Rain's studied...
Everything.
Egyptology.
So he thinks
No.
all of this,
No.
He'll talk about tombs like everyone understands.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
But this is his thing.
Right. So under the pyramid, they use some new, inverted commas, solar, something technology. And what they've done under the pyramid, so you got the pyramid, the big structure.
I heard about
under
this,
the pyramid, they found columns going down X amount of hundreds of meters. No one's seen that?
No, I heard something about that.
Jeez,
I did hear something about
I
that.
can't really ask the next question then because
Go for it.
who built the pyramids?
Aliens.
No, do you believe that? Or are you just saying that?
Nah. Well, I actually believe there is something that I read many years ago that said there were Ethiopians in Egypt tens of thousands of years ago, and they put the structures in place. However, they were bigger than the humans that we see today.
Right, okay. That's my lane. Okay, cool.
So I don't know. I don't want to, you know what I mean? It's like archaeology. But, this is, and
They'd
for
have
me,
to have been a lot bigger, bro. That's mad.
No, not necessarily a lot bigger.
They were like gorillas.
Well, apparently they were a lot bigger. So this is, we can't do this today. We can't go down the rabbit hole. But so you think aliens? What do you think, Tongo?
That makes people comfortable.
Right.
Aliens is more comfortable than humans that are 10 times bigger than where we are now.
I believe I believe that we've been here before, and it's just that technology was that good then. I mean, I don't believe.
But how could we regress? How could we regress so far?
We just a missing
Through the Ice Age.
There's missing part, and afterwards everyone's had to restart again. We've rebuilt again. We've been here before. We've been at this level of technology before. They've got the scriptures somewhere. Like,
no, yeah, they do have.
Do you know what, bud?
Scriptures.
I respect that point.
Yeah, no, and he's right. There are scriptures which say, well, there's scriptures that say that. So, have you heard of the Boetis constellation?
No.
Oh, we need to do
everything
podcast
that you say. Have we heard of it?
Have you heard of
Only you've heard of it.
The Boetis constellation is owned apparently by a god, and he did something, spliced DNA, and sent people to Earth, and they were the bigger humans that built certain structures. We're not going to get in that today. If you don't want to go down the rabbit hole, we can do that on another podcast. But you think aliens, you think...
I wouldn't say I know who. I wouldn't be able to give you that.
It's not going to be
But
Jim.
I feel like, isn't it a case of...
Andrew Nimbande.
I mean, civilization-wise.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like maybe where time has gone on, that it's brought more sort of buried previous lands. So they've become higher, which is why the columns are so high.
Oh, okay.
So as in the Earth was this big, and
this
then
high,
as time has gone on.
He means the land. The land level was there.
So they've built under like they've gone
Well,
downwards.
do you know what? I don't want to mash up your thing. Yeah. However, some of the sandstone that's found where the pyramids are built, the actual stone itself is from 1,000 miles away. So therefore,
it's brought
for
there.
that to make sense, they'd have to have taken the sandstone from 1,000 miles away, transported it that distance to build it here.
However, to give him a little bit of help, water is another way, because obviously that makes it allows it, weight's different in it. So
mathematically impossible.
No, but I'm saying if the water level was higher. And it's, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Buddy floated the stones.
But you can't
that way.
float a 2,000 ton stone.
I'm giving him scale.
Yeah, I get you. Okay. Fine. But yeah.
However, but if technology was different, then there may have been a way to float the stone or the land or whatever it is, as they mentioned. However, the reason why I question that is these pyramids were built over a period of X. So this pyramid was made, for example, over 50 years. So if it took 50 years to be able to bring that many stones across the water, would have taken too long.
I'm going to show my naivety.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to show a little bit of my naivety here. All right. But I'm like, you know when they say, oh, we can't build the pyramids now? I'm like, well, we got technology that could build the pyramids.
No.
So I don't understand.
Build the same pyramids without the technology.
Yes.
Without the technology,
That's the
yes,
difference.
I agree.
But that's what they mean.
But with the technology we've got now, we just get a crane and we build a pyramid. I don't understand.
Yeah, but you got to think that as Citrus said, the stones have come from a certain period away, a certain distance away. The actual what it is, you have to think about the pyramids in regards to what it represents. You've got 3 pyramids at Giza, which are directly aligned with Orion's Belt, which are separate constellations. How did we see those? You can calculate. You can calculate north, south, east, and west. You can calculate the lines of the equator from the dimensions of the pyramid. So that's why,
and the
circumference of the earth, the tilt of the earth from the dimensions of the pyramid.
Mm.
So that's why it's a bit deep.
Just being devil's advocate.
Yep.
Not coincidence. No one's gonna go with that.
Are you mad?
Coincidence?
Bruv?
I said devil's advocate. I just said devil's advocate.
Everybody's advocate.
What, coincidence? It couldn't just
No,
be like,
no.
I placed this cup here and all of a sudden it's directly in line with the sun.
I'll give you the difference. Sitting here, there's someone in Jamaica recording the podcast. We said exactly the same thing right now. In your head, you're saying coincidence. That's gonna happen 50,000 times in the space of 1 year. It's not coincidence, bro. So there's a way of me to communicate to someone in Jamaica right now, or someone in Peru, or someone in Angola right now to say exactly the same thing at the same time, and we're all gonna look up and see the same constellation in the same clouds, in the same sky.
You don't think there's a chance?
No.
No, I don't think so. The reason why I say you can't think so, there's not even a chance, because the pyramid,
and there were astrologers.
Like, so you've got the North Star, which is the perfect point of north in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
The pyramid at Giza, the middle one, the biggest one, is perfectly aligned, maybe off by half a degree left. That can't be coincidence. Can't be coincidence.